Okay, so again, this is going to be a really fast video because I'm going to buy fabric paint for my dress to do Gallifrey wedding. I absolutely loved Amy's choice. I saw a person just now on Loves Rory who doesn't like them. Whatever, I'm not going to talk about that. I also am not going to edit this video probably again. Amy's choice I thought was one of the best episodes so far. I don't know if the episode itself was great, but just the concept of it was really interesting, having those two worlds. And this is going to be a really squee video, so just sorry about nothing and interesting. I also didn't take notes, so I couldn't have much. I love that the villains were old people. Essentially they're old people. I thought that was really funny, and immediately I was like, oh my god, the villains are old people. I really love Amy and Rory's relationship. It's something that really is interesting to me because it's strange how there can be someone that is so totally in love with someone but treats them so horribly at the same time and really couldn't care less. I really thought that this episode was really moving, how Amy, she's been really horrible to Rory these last times, even though there was some, this sweet moment in Vampires of Venice, but she really hasn't been very nice to him. She's just kind of been like, whatever, you know, because she's just all taken with the doctor, and at first I was really upset with her, how she was treating Rory in this episode, but then, when that scene where Rory died in the cottage dream was really just, like, it really moved me, because it was just amazing how, or it wasn't amazing, it was just, because it's just Amy has always known the doctor since she was little, and since she's known him, he's always been the one who fixed things. He's always been there, and he fixed everything for her. He fixed when she was little, he gave her that hope, and then in the 11th hour, and every time after that, he usually resolved the problem without so much as a struggle, and in the time of Angel, she knew she was going to be okay when she couldn't see. She has that trust with him, and it was so just, heartbreaking when she asked him to, bring him back, because she realized that she'd always just kind of brushed Rory off, and he was gone, or so she thought, and she said, bring him back, and when the doctor said, I'm sorry, I can't, and then she was like, then what good are you? That just, I don't know, that really struck with me, because it's very Doctor Who. It very sums up the Doctor's angst, and it sums up just a lot of the show in general, and that's really good. And also, I'm not going to have an intro or anything because my hard drive isn't working. Pray for Rose, because I don't want to get a new one, because in Doctor in Hand you'll be all alone. That's my scanner and actual computer, by the way. I went crazy with the theories, because I remember on LiveJournal a while ago, I don't know if it was the 11 community or the Doctor Who community, but someone posted a theory where they said that they thought that the rhyme in The Beast Below, even though it was referencing the Starship UK's secret, it was kind of vague, and that they thought it might be referencing the show. And they analyzed it. I don't have the link anywhere, I didn't memory it or anything, but at the time I didn't think it was that good, because they were saying how the Beast Below could be another Doctor, and that other Doctor could be the, what's it called? The coat Doctor, if, from the time of Angel, is when they had, that one Doctor had the coat, and what's going on inside, and the other Doctor didn't. And I don't know, I think it might be another Doctor, but I think that everyone's overthinking it. I think that he's probably just a continuity error, in my opinion. It might be another Doctor, I don't know. But I remember that they mentioned that, and then when I saw the Dream Lord, and at the end, when the Doctor looked in the TARDIS console and you saw his reflection of the Dream Lord, I think that's the Beast Below, because Beast Below kind of is a dark sounding thing, not like a positive sounding thing. So I think the Dream Lord could be the Beast Below, if we're gonna go with that theory that we have. Amy and Rory's relationship, I keep thinking of that. It's really don't bite my nails. That was really an interesting. I just think their relationship has so many levels. Kind of, it's complicated. I think she doesn't treat him very well, but not all the time, but I really loved it that, in that episode, how you saw she really realized how much she does love Rory, because throughout the whole episode, until the very end, she's just kind of like, whatever, I don't really want to be in this to be the real world, or I'm pregnant and we're together, and she's like, well, it can be the night before our wedding for as long as we want, and he's just like, what about us? But that was great how they did that. It really looks like I have to edit this. I don't know, that was probably my favorite part of the episode, I have to say. Back to the Dream Lord, I really want someone now that exists to go as a Femi Lolita Dream Lord, to go with my TARDIS and my friend Eva's TARDIS and my Femi 11, and Livia said she might do it, but she also wants to do her Dalek dress, so don't know what's going on with that. Okay, Shivers Corner, sorry, no pro again. Well, I read this fic. It was really strange because it was an AU fic, so it was kind of funky, but I really loved it. I just thought it was amazing. So I'm going to link to that in the doobly-doo down there in the pants. And I'm going to, and my video, I didn't find a video. I'm going to surprise you. Something down there. Oh, can I put a multi-fandom? Well, I'm going to put this really cool multi-fandom by one of my readers, one of my fic readers, and I'm going to put an actual video that I'll find for my playlist. Oh, I got accepted to Then There's Us, and you know, it's probably not that big of a deal. I don't know if it is. I got excited though by it, so I'm writing my fic right now for it. My first one, at least. I have a few ideas for different ones. So that's exciting that I have that. And oh wow, this was a shorter video. I love Amy's Choice. Pretty much recap is just, you know, I love Amy and Rory together. I don't like Amy and the Doctor romantically. I loved how they were making out their getty roominess in the end of the episode, and the TARDIS is like, do you want me to go swim a few laps? I might write a sequel, a prequel, a companion piece to my fic Guts that's like, oh, la-di-da. I write a companion piece to my fic Guts that is Amy and Rory and the Doctor is just like, ah, but it doesn't really seem like that would happen. Maybe Amy, but not. Yeah, my violin teacher's out today. We had a sub. I had him before once, and I really didn't like him. But then we were talking about Doctor Who today, so now I like him. I was telling him how amazing Matt Smith is because he hasn't seen him yet. So Geronimo.